Pop Kids! Welcome to my tea party! Ever since I was really little, I've always been a big fan of tea parties. I've so much fun setting the table and smoothing out the pretend tablecloth and arranging all the cups and saucers just right. And then inviting all of my friends to sit down with me. Now, sometimes I used real tea and little sandwiches, and sometimes I used juice and cookies. But most of the time, the tea and the food were pretend. And sometimes those were the most delicious tea parties of all. But let me tell you why. It's because no matter how many stuffed animal friends were cozied up with me at the table, I would never run out of delicious tea to share with them. You see, the joy of those tea parties wasn't really about what the tea tasted like or whether there were sprinkles on the cookies. The truth is, it was actually not about the tea at all. It was about love. Inviting friends to my table was my little kid way of showing love by sharing. We might call that generosity. And if you have any toddlers in your life, then you know how much it means to them and to you when they offer you a bite of their very own cookie. And here's the best part. Just like my pretend tea and cake that never ran out, God's loving care for us never runs out. We know God will help to make sure that we have enough, and that means we can practice generosity and courageously share what we have with others. We did that this past week through Feed My Starving Children, and sharing our time and energy and money to provide food for kids in need was an amazing way to show generous love. So remember, when we're generous about sharing what we have, we're showing our love and God's love for others, and that is always worth it, whether it's money, time, or imaginary tea. Cake, anyone?